Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter with your Tennis Now news update. The latest bombshell in the gambling corruption story erupted this week. The Guardian is reporting that 2 chair umpires were secretly banned from tennis and 4 other umpires could be bounced from the game for life for their roles in the corruption. The most disturbing part of the Guardian's report is that chair umpires, and not just players, have been involved in corruption, and the International Tennis Federation did not disclose it until confronted with the allegations by the newspaper. The report further alleges that the ITF created a climate for corruption with its 5-year, $70 million deal with data company Sportradar. The deal empowered the company to post live scores from the ITF future tournaments around the world. Now, chair umpires very often input the live scores at matches from a tablet device. You've seen them doing this during the matches. Well, 4 umpires charged with corruption allegedly exploited that system by delaying their updates of live scores at tournaments, which allowed some gamblers to bet on points that had already been played. Well, in the wake of this report, a British parliamentary committee has summoned tennis authorities to answer why they kept the sanctions against the chair umpires a secret and what they're actually doing to prevent corruption in the sport. Committee member Damian Collins called the report a wake-up call for tennis and said that the sport needs independent monitoring to clean up all the corruption. He says they seem to have been in denial about the scale of the problem. Everyone in tennis knows it's a huge problem. Collins goes on to say that the Tennis Integrity Unit seems to be a Wizard of Oz type of operation. He says they speak with great authority, but behind the curtain, there's only one man. We'll see what happens. Okay, moving on. Welcome back, Justine Henin. The former world #1 will return to the WTA Tour as a coach, joining the team of Alina Svitolina as a special coaching consultant. It'll be great to see her back. That partnership gets underway next week in Dubai. Meantime, Justine has been very busy since her retirement 5 years ago. The 7-time Grand Slam champion has a 2-year-old daughter. She runs the Justine Henin Academy in her native Belgium and is one of the nominees for the International Tennis Hall of Fame's class of 2016. Rafael Nadal has fans in some high places. The King of Clay is in Argentina to defend his Buenos Aires title, and while he was there, wouldn't you know, he met with Argentine President Mauricio Macri. Rafa posted this image of the meeting, thanking the president for making him feel right at home. Rafa got the rock star treatment as always from his fans who swarmed him after his practice session with his good buddy David Ferrer. You know, Mike Tyson packs quite a punch, but did you know that Iron Mike is a heavy hitter on the tennis court? Well, the former world heavyweight champion posted this video on Instagram of his tennis training session with his 7-year-old daughter, Milan. Hashtag future tennis star in the making. Looks like Mike can really crack the ball, but I gotta tell you, Milan looks like the real player in the family.
Own those feet. Good. Own my feet.
My feet.
Own every action that they do. Good.
And she may have even inherited some of her dad's fighting spirit. And despite feeling a little bit under the weather, she practiced here with enthusiasm. Hashtag no excuses, never quit, and gonna go pro.
Nice. Pro. Pro. Run around. Nice. Pro. Wow.
Good for her. Well done, Milan. We're going to leave you now with our favorite human highlight reel. Dustin Brown. Gotta love this guy. The man makes more trick shots than the Harlem Globetrotters. Dustin pulled off the shot of the season so far with this behind-the-back magic. So fun to watch. That's the news for now. I'm Grace Carter. See you next time here on Tennis Now.